What's up, everyone? It's Jeff Fisher here. I just want to say welcome back to social media shows, and we're into the second segment. I just want to say, this is going to be a really cool topic because as a business owner, if you're a coach, consultant, service provider, you're in business, you definitely want to have the right mindset, when it comes to getting clients and also at the same time keeping clients, because in business, we're always going to have adversity. It's never perfect. So you want to have the right mindset. And so what I want to talk to you about in this segment is the 7 habits of highly successful people. And so the first segment that I want to get into was the first one that makes up, of being a highly successful person is you want to be purpose oriented. You want to be able to know where you want to go at in life, and so I always, in my own business, I like to have, a goal sheet, but also I want to be able to have, written down my why. My why, if your why doesn't make you cry, then it's really not your why. My why for my business is my mom and my future family, and just wanting to be able to have a life that I can have freedom and just be able to help people all around the world. That's my why, and that's what keeps me going. And so, just make sure that you have purpose in your life. Make sure that, hey, when you leave this earth, you can look back and say, hey, did I really live life? You want to make sure that you had an impact and that you really, helped a lot of people. So just make sure that, you have purpose, as far as in your business and stuff. The second one that I want to get into is you're going to want to do what's successful do in the morning time. And so for me, for an example, I actually go to the gym. I love working out, and so in the morning I like to go to the gym, and I like to put my audio in my ears. I like to have my car is already a learning environment. I'm always listening to motivational tapes, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, but in the morning times, you want to have that daily ritual where, you get up, early, eat a good breakfast, drink some water, turn on some audios, do what the successful people are doing. They're getting up early, they're listening to their daily audios, they're working out. So just make sure you have that morning routine. That's number 2. Number 3, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to embrace failure, but at the same time, you're going to want to keep trying over and over again, because in business, you're going to have your setbacks. It's not going to be a straight top, up, for success. You're going to have your adversity, and you're going to have your setbacks. I've had them many a times. I've been super, super broke before. I admit it, and at the same time, during the journey of becoming a business owner, it's always been a learning process. Every time I come across a mistake or I have a setback, I kind of step back and I learn from it. I learn from it so that I can be a better person, and that I can not only grow my business, but hey, I can continue just growing and learning. And so just embrace the failures. You want to do that. That's important. And so just keep that in mind. And that's number 3. The number 4, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a daily routine. I would say kind of have like a step-by-step plan, that you can do on a daily basis. Put your top income producing activities, have them laid out on paper. I would say your top 3, just have those laid out, and then all the other stuff like checking emails, all this other distractions, just put that way at the bottom. And just make sure you have a daily routine so that you can have a process to kind of keep things smooth, and keeps your business consistent. That's number 4. Number 5 is take risk. In business and life, listen, we only have one life, right? And with that being said, I know me, for instance, I have a life insurance license, that I've had for many years. And so the story for me is that I've actually sat with seniors that were, that are 70 years old, and now they have bad health. But now they look back at it and they're like, on their life, when I'm talking to them and getting to understand them, they're having stories about how they had resentment, how they wish they could have done things different. They wish they could have took risks. They're now on a fixed income because they never went out and conquered their dreams. They was afraid to to get out and take action. They was just, they was worried about what their friends were going to say about them. They was worried about their mommy or daddy, criticizing them. And so for me, my best advice that I can give is take risk. I've taken a lot of risk. I've had, failures that came with those risks, but at the same time, if you can kind of like make calculated risk and just really, I pray about it, when I take risks, but, if it doesn't go right, it's okay, but at the same time, hey, you took a swing at it. And so by taking that swing, if you hit it, that's amazing. If not, hey, it wasn't meant for you, but at least you tried it, but so just take risk in your business, and that's going to allow you to be able to set you up for success, because then at the end, of your days, you can say you actually did it, you tried it. And but that's what number was that? That was number 5. Number 6 is build confidence in your abilities. Now that's huge, because I'll tell you this, like, if you would have saw me, maybe you saw me 4 or 5 months ago, maybe you saw me a year ago, me being on camera talking like this was not me. I'm really an introvert, but I was just super reserved. I was just, when it came to like talking to women, like years ago, I was shy. I just didn't step out my comfort zone to actually talk. But when it comes to now, it's like I have the confidence because I've done it over and over again. And that's one of the things that in life, when it comes to business, maybe if you're in your business and you haven't, maybe you're trying it for the first time, you're getting out of your comfort zone to try something new. Maybe you don't have success right away, but because you keep doing it over and over again, that confidence is going to develop. It's going to allow you to have a sharp mind. In business, you have to look at business as sales. I've done, from my journey from out of college to now, I sold cars, I did life insurance, running a business. I went through a lot of rejection. But I will tell you that through those no's, it allowed my confidence to build, and it's allowed me to help me where I'm at today in business. And so just remember to always, try to have strong confidence within yourself. And if you feel like you don't have it, just fail over and over again until you get it right, and that confidence will come. And that is number 6. Number 7 is to let go of the past. That was my biggest thing that kind of like just had me trapped. And the reason why I say it had me trapped is because I don't know, like I come from a small town. Where I'm from, there's more cows than people. I'm the first in my family that ventured out into the entrepreneurship world. I got bullied when I was younger. I had a speech impediment. When I was in college, and the teacher said, "Jeff, go up and speak in front of the audience." I was that person that I would like sweat so much that I could probably take my shirt off and just like wring it, and just water like goes in a bucket. Like I was just that was me. And so why I'm telling you this is that I had to let all that go. I had to think about the future. I had to think about where I want to go. I had to have a vision. I had to know myself that it's up to me. If I want it to happen, I got to put in the work, and I just have to let everything go in the past. All the things that I felt like held me back in the past, that's in the past now. I have to go into the future. I have to think big, and I have to dream big, and I have to put in the action, and I cannot let these past things stop me from where I want to go. And so just know that in order to be successful, you just got to let it all go. You got to let all that past stuff go, and you got to think big about your future, and that's going to really help you set you up for success. So let me just go back over the 7 things that for highly successful people. The first thing again was to have purpose. Have purpose and know where you're going in life. Also know number 2, do what successful people do the first thing in the morning. Third is to embrace failure. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it until you get it right. And number 4 is to create a daily routine. Number 5 is take risk. take big risks. Just swing. You know, you're going to be successful because it's going to make you stronger, and you're going to learn too in the process. Number 6 is build confidence in your abilities. You know, that's huge. Mindset, you know, is everything. I mean, think about it. I mean, if you're a guy and you're trying to go get a girl or whatever, is she going to like you more if you're confident and you got, you know, you act like you know what you're talking about? Like that is it. You know, confidence is everything. And number 7 is let go of the past. You know, just kind of let it go. You know, just kick it to the curb. You know, and that's going to set you up for success. You know, those 7 key habits. So thanks again for tuning in. And oh, by the way, if you have not yet checked out my social media group, it's Get Clients ASAP. There I can help you on a high level by answering all your marketing questions. I really love helping people, and so if I can get that opportunity to answer any of your questions on my Facebook group page, it's really a win-win for everybody. So thanks again for tuning in, and look forward to talking with you in the next segment. The next segment is actually going to be talking about how to use Facebook Facebook groups to grow your business and allow you to be able to be an established authority figure in your niche. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody. See you in the next segment.